Hi guys, thought we would take you on a little tour today. Before we start, you know how everyone says, come on, keep walking, what are you doing?
So before we start?
No, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to them.
Oh, right.
We're on a mission
To discover
if there's a better way.
Before we start, you know how everyone on YouTube vlogs and videos says, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to our channel because it really helps us. Well, the reason they say that is because it really helps. So we've never done that, but if you could hit that like button and subscribe, that would be amazing. And spread the word as well. Let people know that we're here, and if you enjoy what we do, get other people signing up. That would really help us. It's been a crazy busy week. I don't really know quite where to start. Where do we start?
well, you've just been filming loads of stuff and then you have to edit loads of stuff, so it's just the same stuff as at home really for you.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of, it's really
now me.
Yeah, it's really exciting though for me because
Hold on, there's supposed to be a tour, so we've just walked out of our house and we've just come down this road. Okay?
yeah, but I think people can see that.
Yeah, but it's just,
Okay, but yeah, from a filming perspective, it's been an amazing week. I filmed with one of the founders of Ecovilla, a guy called Marcelo, who was really fascinating, insightful, and I'm going to post his full video on our paid platform Patreon for all those people that want to know a bit more. But for now, what I'm going to share with you is just this little snippet. And the reason I'm going to share this with you is because, you know, at some point in life we all have to deal with grief, maybe even with tragedy, and I'm really interested in how community plays its part when we have to deal with those things. And this little insight from Marcelo I thought was really interesting. Great to meet you.
My family, it's quite a long story, but I live right now with 2 boys that are 9 and 12. They're my kids, and my wife died about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. So my wife, she was someone that would bring me down to earth, but she would do it with a lot of love and support at the same time. And she was really a very incredible human being. She, like, her presence, her integrity. And she got diagnosed at the same moment that we finished building this house. And she got to love this place and experience its beauty and the importance of living in community. So it was she was so grateful, and she was sad, you know, like she was sad of leaving this place, like I says, I love where I live, I love the house, I love you, I love the kids, just don't want to go. And it was a whole process of her transcending her ego and the letting go that was so powerful and profound to see it and experience. It's a magic of community, the magic of helping each other in tough times, being there for us, and the same way we are there for them. But all the support with my wife, with the kids, with myself, having men's circles. We would meet every week, sometimes depending on the weather, around the fire. And you know, as male, we don't have many times spaces where we can be vulnerable and share from that vulnerability how we truly feel at the moment, what is going on in our lives, what is going on with our partners, with the kids' fears. And it's a space where we can freely laugh, cry, yell, or express whatever emotion comes up in a safe container where whatever we said, it stays there.
Back to the tour. So this next area of La Ecovilla is within the centre of the community, and it's the heartbeat of the whole community. It's where they grow their food. Permaculture is a massive part of this community, and it's very beautiful, and every week every household gets
come down here and gather up.
yeah, you get a basket of produce basically.
Yeah.
Now this isn't a very glamorous section. This is the composting area where we all contribute our food waste, but it's super well organised, and this is what creates the amazingly fertile earth that grows all the veg here. So whilst it doesn't look much, it's a really, really important part of permaculture, as we're learning.
So I'm Nate Norman. I've been living here with my family for 10 months now.
Fantastic. Now Nate, how important was the permaculture element to La Ecovilla in your decision to come to Costa Rica and this particular community?
It wasn't the driving element for us. I think the community here was the primary driver, and then the permaculture was just super fun and a bonus for us.
Yeah, and now you're here, you are one of the regular stalwarts of the harvest, which happens every Saturday. Talk me through it.
Yeah. So every Saturday we come down here and we work with Jesus, who is our professional gardener down here. He spends all week here making sure everything's taken care of, curated, and beautiful. And then he helps kind of direct the community as we come down to help give a lending hand for the harvest. So usually a couple, 3-4 people will come down here and help harvest all of the different fruits of his labor, and then we'll kind of make sure everybody's baskets are evenly distributed and let the community know once it's ready.
Quite a well-oiled machine now here. There we go.
What are the typical baskets look like? What would you expect as a community member here?
It's kind of a evolving thing based on the interests in the community and what we want to continue to cultivate. But I would say, especially just coming out of the winter season, it's a lot of greens. So a lot of salads, kales. We've done some different experiments with like cucumbers, eggplants, things like that have turned out pretty well. A lot of like more herbs like basils and parsleys and things like that, chards, and a lot of pak choy.
Beautiful. And I guess that feeling of the community looking after its own, feeding your own, you're so close to the food you're growing. That's a cool feeling, right?
Oh, for sure. And I guess the other aspect is it's not just the garden space right here. Obviously, we've got 1,000 fruit trees that, are producing as well. So I think depending on what's available, sometimes the LEV workers will bring down wheelbarrows of jackfruit or, cajas of limon, or, different things that also supplements just your basic vegetables, which is really great too.
Everything you see here is basically edible, isn't it? What's that like?
These, Taba said, taste like sugar snap peas, and all I can taste now is sugar snap peas when I eat them. And someone said to me that when you eat food that has been grown close to where you rest your head and you live, it tastes better and it's better for you. And well, I can't disagree with that. It sounds lovely, doesn't it?
Should we go into the greenhouse area? It just looks so cool as well, this place.
It's very neatly done, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not like mishmash of people just having a little allotment. You know, sometimes
No.
allotments and stuff.
So in here we've got lots of things that you might recognise from home. Salad leaves, but also kale, spinach, spring onions, and this is obviously underneath this amazing structure. And we're going to go out this way, out the other gate. Oh, I can't get out. I can't get out.
Yeah, that's what I'm coming around to unlock you.
Oh, well done. Did you lock me in?
No, you have to.
Do you want me to stay here?
That's quite good.
So yeah, I mean the gardens carry on. Like Katie said, we don't really know what everything is, but
There are courses that we're going to do.
yeah, it's all blooming delicious. I know that much.
Baz.
Basil. What have we got down here? Looks like parsley down there. Lots of kale actually, isn't it? Yeah.
Black parsley. Normal lettuce. Yeah. So
Chili. Chili's over here. Look at that. Okay, and then obviously alongside the permaculture, the other super important thing is making sure that you are recycling. So there's a little recycling station up here where you've got your plastics, your glass, your Tetra Pak, which is all your cans and stuff, and your cardboard. And we come up here every couple of days and deliver all our goods to these recycling stations. Of course, it doesn't mean that you are entirely rubbish free, but
it does make you think about it more.
it does make you think about it more. And the other thing that I've really noticed is that the idea here is that you actually should have the option not to produce any rubbish at all. So you are basically living off the land to a certain extent. They also have organic food deliveries that come in without packaging, and those deliveries provide for the whole community. So the idea is that this community, if it wishes, can be completely plastic free. Lynn Lambourne, you'd be very excited by that, I think. But actually for us, you know, who are not yet eco warriors, it feels good, right? It makes sense, and
you just have to do a few things a few times and then it becomes a habit, right? So then you're changing your mindset.
Hi guys, welcome to La Ecovilla. I'm going to show you a tour of our house.